All right, guys, I'm going to save a lot of time here. And these cells, the cement, they did not work. All right, what was happening is, I had them soaking for 3 days or so, and the results were right here. They're just pathetic. Even the amp draw, everything was really bad. And the cell that I tried to wreck, everything was fine the first day, and the second day, these were the results. They lost, half their, actually 75% of their capacitance, and then at least half of their 2-minute value. And even though the voltage doubled, and what I think was happening is, even though I stopped the corrosion from getting away from the plate and connecting to the other plate, it's still corroding inside the cement, I suspect. And that's affecting the cells, and that's why after 3 days it just was garbage. So what I was looking for is, it was either get rid of the zinc or get rid of the potassium hydroxide. So I still don't want to give up on zinc. So what I was looking for is an electrolyte that was the zinc would be safe in, and zinc is really picky. Anything below like a pH value of 5 or above 7 will corrode zinc. And after doing some searching and everything, I came across calcium chloride, and that's supposed to be a little safer on the zinc. And so what is calcium chloride? Well, that's the stuff that's in the driveway salt, for extreme cold temperatures. So that's what this is in right now. And it was, let's say an example is 1 cup of distilled water to 4 tablespoons of the calcium chloride, and I'm actually getting pretty decent results, and that's what these are right here. I've been trying different values. It's getting better. And remember, these are just straight plates. There's no cement or anything covering them, and in the past it would do a little better. So I'm actually going to try to cement coated zinc, and tin, to see what happens, to see if I get a higher amp draw or whatever. As far as this goes, I cracked one of these open when it was dry just to see if I could see any evidence of corrosion on the zinc plate, and because it was dry, it didn't really look like anything was going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this one open wet and see if there is a buildup, because I don't think you can use zinc plates in any other solution. It just corrodes too fast and it wrecks the cell. And after 3 days, it's pretty much just a really bad cell. So we'll see what this does, but so far it's looking easier. And if it doesn't corrode the zinc, you might as well use galvanized. Then it'd be really easy to make a battery out of just, we'll try steel too, because wouldn't that be nice? Steel plates, galvanized plates, and then just driveway salt mixture, for a battery. We'll see. All right, here's the zinc plate opened, wet. It does appear like that slime could be on there. So that's what I think is actually wrecking the cell. It's just the slime will just build up after 3 days, and shorten the capacitance of the cell. In either case, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem with this one. We'll find out. Alright, this seems to be working out better. The plates do build up a little bit of slime, but we'll see what it does after about 3 days, because I'm going to keep on working with this one. I'm only charging it 1.5 volts, and when the amps get down to about 43, I've been disconnecting it, so let's see what she does right now. Alright, let's switch her over. Alright, 0.210 I think was the highest number I've seen. We'll check it after 2 minutes. Alright, after 2 minutes it was 1.29. Alright. So these are my results. with this type of cell. As you see, the 2-minute value is, 1.29 is the last one, 1.30 was the one before it. That is actually the highest of all of the testing. So I'm gonna run with this one, and again, we'll see what happens after, say, 3 days. Because if it's, starting to do worse again, got nothing. Okay, after a ton of cycles, this thing is getting worse. I might have to try a lower voltage. It's building up some sort of white crystal on there. I'm going to try and reverse charge it and see if it disappears. Alright, reversing the voltage and trying to straighten it out actually made it worse. So I think tomorrow I'm going to just try it with a lower voltage. I could be working on this for 4 years and still not figure it out. Alright, it's the next day, and I was charging it lower voltage. Doesn't seem to work. You need at least 1.5 volts for it to do anything. Either way, I was running into the same problem. Cell was deteriorating because of the buildup of the calcium crystals. So I looked into what dissolves that, and it's vinegar. So I added a actually a tablespoon of vinegar in there, and it seems to be dissolving. So we'll see what happens. Alright, the vinegar seems to be working and holding the calcium crystals at bay. Instead of trying to repair a cell, as basically what I'm trying to do, I'm going to start over and see if it prevents it from the beginning. It's, I hope I'm not playing chess with this cell. Every time I try and solve a problem, it comes up with a new one. But so far, this looks good, and I'm going to close out the video, and I'll just update you guys in the future.